Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Friday, the 19th of April 2024. So breaking news this morning. I'm a day out. Said it would be the weekend when Israel retaliated, but they decided to go in the early hours of this morning. Iran grounds flights across country after reports of explosions. And of course, this has had an impact on the markets, which we'll look at in just a moment. But normal economic news, Bitcoin and bullion bid as hawkish Fed speak hammers stocks and bonds. Well, they got hammered even more, obviously, with Israel's retaliation. So yes, it looks like interest rates could be going up again in the US. US stocks were subdued after Fed's Williams opened the door for potential rate hikes, but it is not his baseline forecast. So he's just lobbing that grenade, no pun intended, into the market. Stocks and bonds dip after Williams touts rate hike potential. Economic news today, 7 a.m. just the UK retail sales. That's not even going to feature, so there's no point in even looking now that Israel are fired into Iran. So let's have a look at the market's reaction to all of this and kick off with the Dow. So in the Dow, you can see overnight the markets have already moved lower, trading below the 89% retracement, but coming back at the moment. So obviously things have calmed down, as can be seen there. But yesterday, market up, market down, and obviously comments from the Fed, and then the attack overnight sends the market lower. We see some buying coming in to support the market. The key here now really is what happens when the cash markets open, and if Israel continue throughout daylight attacking Iran as well. So it could be a volatile day to say the least. If not, if they cease to continue with today's bombing of Iran, then you'll see the markets move up in relief of this. In the German DAX, similar picture as you can see there. The markets were sideways yesterday, but say overnight things have changed. This is why they prefer to bomb at the weekend, because it can have a major impact on prices. Yesterday the market was in a sideways range, a good range, 100-point range there, but overnight markets moving sharply lower, trading through the S3. The market likes to get back above the S3, which it has done overnight. The key here is whether it can actually hold. Again, that's going to be dependent on what is actually revealed during today. It's certainly going to be a volatile day. In the S&P 500, similar thing, market below the 89% retracement that we've had marked up for the last week, and at the moment just slightly below it. Yesterday sideways, obviously reacting to the Fed, and then overnight the reaction there down to the S3 again, and then the market bouncing off this level. Very important level, the S3, and if the market breaks it, then it will continue lower, and at 1% of the time that actually happens. In the FT100, good recovery here. The market back above yesterday's low for the FT, as can be seen there overnight. The market coming back, and actually that's not yesterday's low, is it? Let's just have a look there. What's going on? Oh, it is. Yeah, sorry, I'm not looking at the right place. Yeah, there's yesterday's low. So not above that, but the previous day's low. I thought it looked slightly odd. You can tell it's Friday. So in the 30, again, you can see that we've got the buying overnight, market below yesterday's low, but picking up the low from the Wednesday there, and currently back above the S3 as well. So again, it's a matter of whether these markets can hold above these levels. US dollar hasn't really reacted to this. I was quite expecting to see a big spike up in the US dollar with regards to the retaliation, but not to be the case at all. However, the metals have come under pressure, so let's have a look at those. And you can see it looks like silver could actually break the $28 today if this continues as well, and also if the rhetoric about rates going up also, because that's positive for the dollar, then they'll slam the price of silver below the 28 level. There you can see initially with the attack the silver price went up, and then they used the opportunity to send it down to yesterday's low, and sitting at the close at the moment. But I suspect we're going south today on all of this. Same for gold, holding a bit more steadier though in the daily chart, which you can see there. and in the intraday nowhere near yesterday's low whilst silver was, which means that the gold silver ratio will have moved to the upside. So let's have a quick look at this as well. Gold silver ratio moving back to the upside, no surprise there. Expect this to continue during today as they hammer the price of silver above that of gold, as they've got the opportunity and the ideal situation with which to do so. Let's have a quick look at yesterday's markets and also what's happening in a bit more detail overnight in the German DAX 2-minute chart. Well, it's been a bit of a tough week for the markets, and yesterday was no exception. We started off well with the market moving nicely lower, with profits being taken there around 16 points as the market came back above the DP. It then reversed and took out the 200 MA, the psychological level, as can be seen there. And also a potential buy signal, which then failed, as you can see there. So taking out that support area eventually there with the sell signal, and the market trading down towards the scalp before starting to come back. And you can see how sideways the market was already, and this is early on in the session, drifting down a bit more there and then back up, and then another failed buy side trade there at the moment. You'll see the market take this one out as well. Markets obviously awaiting this retaliation by Israel against Iran, and all over the place, which it has been all of the week. I suppose with one thing, this now having taken place, it'll be interesting to see how the markets are going to interpret this when they open at 8 a.m. Again in the afternoon, market giving a potential buy, fails at the 200 MA and then sinks down to Wednesday's low, before then bouncing off the low. So very, very choppy session. And then of course the Fed speakers coming out in the afternoon, not helping matters at all, with saying that rates could possibly be moved to the upside. And there you see a nice move to the upside. We didn't get the buy signal there because the size of the bar was too much in its range from high to low. But say it's been a tough week all round for the markets, waiting for news. So there we go, the market into the sort of early evening there, reacting to the Fed member there. Quick look overnight, see what's happening. So in the 2-minute charts, the market trying to get back to yesterday's low there. Got to get above the S2 first, but watch the S3. If this is taken out, then you'll see an acceleration to the downside for this market. But at the moment they're buying back in because obviously the attack wasn't as bad as was thought to be, and bringing a bit of comfort to the markets there. Okay, that's it for this one and for this week as we head into the weekend. Have a great day and a great weekend, and I will see you in Monday's edition. As ever, thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.